In Jackson County, a book donation is helping students and teachers adapt with and support children with learning disabilities through empathy, patience, and inclusion. Our Cassidy Fury visited the Jackson County Board of Education to better understand the impact of more resources on how to better serve the kids they care for.
2,000 books delivered with one goal in mind, helping kids, educators, and families better connect with students who learn differently. The books focus on practical ways to interact with children with learning disabilities while reinforcing empathy and patience in the classroom.
We want to include everyone in the process of learning. It's not an isolated event, and we're here for all students, so we want to make sure that we create the environment necessary for all students to succeed.
The donation comes from Unpuzzled Parents Connect, founded by Whitney Price. She says the books are a part of a bigger effort, creating schools where differences aren't singled out, they're understood.
I think when Ms. Price, when she reached out to me, she said it was overwhelmingly all the teachers in Jackson County, I shouldn't say all, but a lot of teachers said they really appreciate the support and have signed up to receive one of the Unpuzzled boxes.
April is Autism Acceptance Month, and those Unpuzzled boxes are being distributed across the district, giving teachers tools they can use year-round, not just during awareness campaigns.
The kits are part of our impact program, and we want to create that world of acceptance for our kids. So as part of our impact program, we want the inclusion to last beyond the month of April.
Price said this is about changing what students carry with them, how they treat classmates, how they respond to differences, and how communities support families navigating learning challenges.
I think by us impacting this many students, our hope is the ripple effect. So we hope that surrounding counties see what Jackson County is doing and decide to follow suit. So that's our hope.
Hassefluke said the books will be available across schools, giving educators another way to build classrooms where every student has a real chance to succeed. In Jackson County, I'm Cassidy Fury with WTAP News.